much uproar when it was discontinued. It became a plot on the hit show Seinfeld. But now the contraceptive for women, the Today Sponge, is back on the market after a decade-long absence due to a manufacturing problem back in 1995. The company, Sonova, which trades over the counter, is bringing it back, and it's hoping for a big, sponge-worthy ka-ching. Rob Frankel runs his own branding firm, and marketing expert Laura Reese is a partner at Reese & Reese. They are both on the money tonight. Laura, I mean, it was gone, now it's back. I think most of the public doesn't know that, it was a manufacturing problem and not, a health risk why it was taken off the market. How do you market a product that's been left for dead and suddenly comes back?
Well, the best thing they have going for it is that it was featured on Seinfeld, one of the top-rated shows of all times, on one of its most memorable episodes, and gave us the word sponge-worthy. I'm not sure they would have gotten all this PR bang if it hadn't been for that reference, and that's what's going to help them. It's the PR, it's getting people to talk about it now that it is, in fact, on the market again.
Rob, what do you think about that? I mean, because that was a long time ago.
Quite honestly, to coin a phrase, I think this one is a real abortion. This one has,
my goodness, I can't
this one
believe
has
you just
3
said that.
strikes against it. It's the wrong brand, directed to the wrong market with completely the wrong message.
Well, I will say this one thing. I think the company has gotten the marketing wrong in terms of making this a product for everybody. They need to focus the product, focus the target. Who is this for? And quite honestly, this product is for me. Someone who is married, in a committed relationship, over 30, has had children, has been breastfeeding recently, and wants a contraceptive that isn't as inconvenient as a condom and not every day like the pill and doesn't include hormones. There are people who need this, but it needs to be targeted at them with the right message.
Rob, I just recovered from your first analogy. Why do you think this is such a disaster?
Well, first of all, okay, look, first of all, if you're going to exhume a brand, you're going to want to exhume a brand and revive something that has positive brand attributes. Today ain't that brand. It went out in a blaze of ignominy. It was terrible, number one. Number two, you don't market it to young women who think that they're completely, immortal. This goes to the more considered woman who really kind of is not real happy with hormones, which gets back to number 3, which is this is completely the wrong message. The people who are really concerned and fear hormones.
I mean, it sounds like you have a customer right next to you, so how can you say it's not going to, be attractive to anyone when you got somebody right next to you saying it sounds pretty good?
Well, actually, no, what Laura said was exactly right. This is aimed at somebody who is not in their teens and 20s. They're not thinking about how dangerous hormones are. That's why they take the pill. It's the older women who really are fearful of that hormone risk,
so you
and
would
that should be the message.
Listen, the problem is the company on their website, they're clearly showing all these wide range of women, one of which is the woman like me who's married and has kids and is worried about hormones or can't take hormones, but they haven't narrowly said who it is. What are the other problems? Hey, this went out with Elaine hoarding the thing and rating her men on their sponge worthiness. That's not such a bad thing. I mean,
Laura,
there were some negatives, but there are a lot of women who like this thing.
Yeah.
And
Laura,
taking it away and bringing it
Rob,
back
real quick,
is a
I'll give you the last word.
Hey, wait, they
Laura,
need to change the name. They should not call it today. It's yesterday.
Laura,
Give it a new name and bring it back.
as well as I do that front page is the process of a Yankelovich or some sort of a lifestyles, values, and attitude group that said, hey, are you this kind of person? Are you this kind of person? And they're praying without a brand strategy that something's going to stick.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate it.